Hey, how we doing here? It is a Monday, start of a new week. Hope you had yourself a great weekend. Mine was a little bit of a lazy weekend. And I'm going to be paying the price for it this week, which means I got some stuff I originally planned to do over the weekend I got to get caught up on. So I'm going to be rather busy getting some stuff done. But anyways, let's go and hop into today's topic, which is it too late to improve your health? Now, when we say health here, we're not talking about just physical health. And the simple answer is no, it's not too late to do at least something about your health, regardless of your age, regardless of what's going on. But each of us are going to start at a different point. You got to figure out from there. So you can make positive changes for your lifestyle, and that's going to have significant impact on your lifetime benefits. So the improvements we go over here all the time, I'm balancing the triad of body, mind, and spirit. When you do those things, incorporate those in, there's a good chance you're going to have reduced risk of chronic diseases, improve health on all levels, enhance longevity, and an overall better quality of life. Sounds like a pretty good thing to do. All you do is taking those baby steps. So we all start, as kind of mentioned, we all start at different points, and we're going to have on our health journey, wherever we're at, we're going to have our own challenges. Sometimes they're physical, sometimes the other health otherwise. So our journey is going to be kind of varied. Our health journey is going to be varied. Your genetics will play a small factor, but the biggest factor is probably going to be your previous health habits and lifestyle. What you've done before is going to contribute to right now, along with if you happen to have any existing health conditions. And it's also going to play a role is the amount. So all those are going to play a factor in how much you can benefit and how fast it happens. But regardless, though, in pretty much every situation, there's always a chance for at least some improvement. Might not necessarily be how much you want, but you can make some improvements. So you have to stick to making these changes, and part of that's definitely going to be your mindset, because we got to get started. You got to stay consistent with it over time. Now, having a positive mindset and self-motivation. Outside can happen a little bit, but mostly got to come from inside. That's where I got to make the lasting change. And I went over this a little bit more in detail in a recent video, which was I can versus I can't mindset. I'll leave the link around somewhere below. Basically, one gives you power and says, okay, I can do this. The one limits you and decreases your power. Depends on which one you choose to do. But overall, it is never too late to make some type of changes in your health. You start with where you're at. You use what you have available, seek out information, hire some professionals, maybe as needed. It's a health coach like myself, and then you keep going from there. Again, you start with where you're at. That's all that you can do. A lot of times you might be looking at someone else's endpoint. Where are they at right now? It's like, oh man, I can't get there. Well, not yet. You got to start with where you're at right here, and then go from there. Because life is going to be a marathon. It's not a sprint. So it's going to take a long term to get some of the stuff make some of these changes. Overall, when you start working out, a general guideline, everybody's going to be different, but might take 4 weeks before you really start to know some changes. Even though prior to that, you might start to know some more energy, more strength, but 4 weeks before you start to know some changes a little bit. And then from there, it's going to take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks or 12 weeks before everyone else starts noticing the changes. But it can happen. And again, we're talking body, mind, and spirit. You take those baby steps. What can you take out of it? On here, you got resources for plenty of stuff. What can you take in? Okay, let me try doing this little spot here. Let me work on doing, say, the 10 minutes of activity challenge. So where I'm going to work, I'm going to see if I can do 10 minutes after breakfast in the morning. I got a little more time doing that, or maybe it's dinner at night. Especially with the time changes right now, so maybe it's going to take a meal. Okay, I'm going to walk for at least 10 minutes after a meal. There's your one aspect. I'm going to spend 5 minutes of quiet time throughout the day. I'm going to do it each time before I get my vehicles. I'm going to take at least a moment and breath. Okay. And I'm going to listen to some podcasts on the way to work. There you go. Those were some baby steps to work on your body, your mind, and your spirit. Start there. What's going to fit into your life? What do you want to do? And go from there. And then you will be able to make those changes. But overall, it's not too late to make some improvements. All right. That's what I just got for you today. So have yourself a great start to the week. I'll catch you in the next video. So take care and balancing